LaSalle City Council meeting, Sierra Club came and presented results and answered a lot of questions. I think it was a huge step in trying to get some progress, some justice, some answers for the residents. They're much better versed on this stuff. They've been in these situations for years, can better explain the results of the filter test, of the soil tests, explain why they question why the EPA and Brownfield did some of the testing in the ways that they did or got the results that they did. And I think that it hopefully is continuing to open more eyes, both in the city and in the news media. We need to keep the pressure on the higher ups. Lance Yednock, Sue Resin have not gotten any response from Sue Resin's office. I know that I submitted some stuff to Lance's office, Lance Yednock, and Jamie has as well. Got an initial response asking for that test results, but then still haven't heard anything back once they were provided. So again, please stay on those higher level people. They're the ones who can demand that the EPA do more for the residents here, and also to oversee Carus in a more stringent, responsible manner. Now, I want to talk on something that Jamie and others may disagree with, and that's because it's okay for us to disagree. We've got some of the same end goals, but we're different people. We have different relationships, and I want to speak about Mayor Jeff Grove. I'm not friends with the mayor. I'm friends with Jeff Grove. Jeff and I have known each other since we both grew up in LaSalle, have watched our families grow over the years, have been there for each other. His wife has been fantastic to my family as well, and I'm friends with the man of faith, with the loving, responsible husband and father, and being mayor is just an aspect of his life. It's not Jeff. I'm not friends with the mayor. I'm friends with Jeff Grove. That doesn't mean that I don't disagree with how some of this has been handled. That doesn't mean that him and I haven't had differences in the past. What it means is life is much bigger for me than it is somebody being mayor, somebody being alderman, whatever the position is. So I'm going to continue to be Jeff's friend, and if he needed me today, I'd be there for him. If he wanted to talk about something tonight, I'd be there for him. Well, I have meetings tonight, but you get what I'm saying. So, Jamie and I are going to see that much differently, and I try to advise Jamie that I understand his frustrations, but if he needs these people to help, we really got to tone down how we speak to them, how we address them, and how we speak about them. Again, I get the frustration. I really, really do. And I'm going to say that Jamie and I have become friends through all this, and I'd be there for him again if he needed it. But what we want to do is we want to have set some common goals and work towards those goals. And we want to get further testing, obviously. We want to get the IEPA back here involved. We want to get better oversight of Carus Chemical and what they're actually doing. Because now that we have test results, not only these air filters to show all these heavy metals, we have soil test results from a yard that was cleaned up in the EPA Superfund cleanup. And now with soil testing has shown that it has actually higher heavy metal contents than it did prior to the Superfund cleanup. So something is going on here, and we need answers. Carus isn't going to provide them unless their feet are held to the fire. So we need to get more people involved, more agencies involved. So again, the Sierra Club was a huge first step. I started to hear some aldermen ask questions and speak up. I'm going to personally name Tom Patak. Tom is very analytical, very intelligent, and I was happy to hear him asking questions with the Sierra Club last night. Tom, I'm hoping that you can be a leader in this cause again here. The people need leadership right now. They really do. And I know that there's a little bit of distrust between some of the residents and the city. I've tried not to break the trust of the residents in taking information and giving that back to the city unless it is okay with them, because it really is their yards, their fight. They're initially taken on, and I'm going to respect that just as I would respect things from the city side. Do also want to mention another area where I want to set some things straight. That is with the city attorney, Jim McFedrin. I have nothing but the utmost respect for Jim as both a lawyer and a person. We have a fantastic relationship, and I know 100% for a fact that Jim would never, ever be a part of covering something up, of doing anything dishonest. He himself told me that he has said, follow this wherever the truth leads you. And that's what Jim is doing. He's not, when he makes the comment, Jamie, when he makes the comment that nothing is happening under the table or nobody's pockets being lined or whatever it was that he said, that you referenced, he's saying that because that's the truth and that's what he believes. He's not saying that because, makes him sound guilty. That's not Jim McFredder, and I can tell you right now, he calls it the way he sees it, and he's a straight shooter. So please respect Jim going forward. So where do you go from here? I think progress was definitely made. So I think that the residents probably should try to get together, figure out what your next plan of action is going to be. Perhaps we have a few protests, try to get a little bit more coverage, a little bit more pressure that we could maybe apply to Lansing Next Sioux residents, since they seem to not be here for us during this. And then we need to figure out how we're going to work with the city of LaSalle. And I say we because I'm on your side. I'm trying to help you with this, but really this is your issue. I don't live in LaSalle anymore. But I do have obviously friends and family there that I care about. So again, just want to get on here, talk again about how important the Sierra Club's mission and presentation was last night. So once Jamie posts that, you really want to take the time and listen to that if you can. But again, it was important to me to get on here, talk about the Sierra Club, but also talk about some of the people that I have friendships with or respect for. Again, not because I'm here defending how something's been handled up to this point. It's because I, as a person, I have to continue to recognize that for me, life is much bigger than any one issue, and I'm not going to throw away friendships because of that. So, Jamie, we'll continue to work together on this. You know that I've been in your corner and give you the best advice I can. Doesn't mean I'm right, you're wrong, or vice versa. We see the same on a lot of things, and hopefully we can continue to bring more exposure to this and get some future results. Okay? Thanks, everybody. Have a great week. See you later.